A lot of people in this comment section being like they got invited as a couple before when they were still together, and then they just decided to go as friends because they already said yes to the RSVP, right? And then like people in the comment section be like, yeah, me and my ex said that we went to a wedding together after we were already broken up. It's not that big of a deal, blah blah blah. You're not famous. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this. You're not famous. No one gave a fuck that you and your ex went to that wedding together. It did not make headlines. Page Six wasn't reporting on it. I don't like it when you guys act dumb. It's the insane part to me. It's like you both act dumb and like you know it all when it comes to celebrities and how PR works. If Alandra and Nick were truly broken up, they would have never went to this wedding together, regardless of whether they both said yes to this RSVP. Or at the very minimum, they would have had someone sit in between them. They are public figures at a very high profile wedding where they knew Page Six and all the other news outlets were going to be present and were going to be reporting on them. So if they were truly broken up and didn't want to have a conversation started about the status of their relationship, they wouldn't have went to this wedding together. Like, sorry, Jordan and Carl are not their personal close best friends, where Jordan and Carl would have been heartbroken that they missed their wedding. Celebrities decline the invites to wedding all the time for the sake of optics. You see how Jay-Z didn't go to his best friend, one of his best friends, Kanye West's wedding, because him and Beyonce were broken up at the time, and Beyonce refused to go to the wedding, and he didn't want to show up to the wedding alone and spark rumors on the internet because he knew it was going to be a high-profile event, and people were going to be photographing, and people were going to write articles about it, and he said, nope, it's okay, I'll just miss the wedding because I don't want a conversation to start. So no, it makes zero sense, this idea that because they said yes, they were broken up, but they went to this wedding as friends because that's what regular people do. There isn't a single PR person on earth who would have told them to do that. They are, in fact, not regular people. So what you and your ex did, not relevant. Not relevant to the conversation. Number two, even if there was a world where they're like, we're on such good terms, we're grown adults, like we can go to a wedding together, it's no big deal, we're gonna go as friends. If that was the case, which again, I just cleared up that it's not the case, but if that was the case, I also think there's a world in where Alandra would let Nick be on his Snapchat and his Instagram story, essentially breadcrumbing people the idea that him and Alandra are together. I think that Alandra would have been shut that down. She would not allow him to use her for clout like that. I think if they were truly broken up and there was no possibility of them getting back together, Alandra would have had a conversation with him and not let him continue to breadcrumb people on the internet and kind of essentially use her name to start a conversation that they are in fact either still together or getting back together. Number three, I just can't understand for life me why you are all willing to jump through all of these contradicting hoops, because you are consistently contradicting yourself when it comes to them, right? To be like, they're not together, they don't want to be together, they don't even like each other, they're just PR, they're a fake couple, I'm never going to believe this. It's like, if they were just PR, why would they announce a breakup? Why wouldn't they have kept going if they were going to get back together and be together again a month ago? You know who do that? Who does break up dramatically and then get back together a month later? Real couples. They do it all the fucking time. Number two, Alandra has absolutely nothing to gain from being in a PR couple with Nick. Maybe at the beginning, maybe when they first left the villa, but at this point on, this deep into her career, where she has as much clout as she has nothing to gain from being in a PR relationship with Nick. She actually, at this point, again, just got invited to a wedding where Gayle King and Michael B. Jordan were present at. Why would she not be dating up at this point? Why would she not be picking somebody more famous? Actually, if we're going to talk about it, there were rumors on Dumas posted that video talking about, Alandra's with Travis Scott. And mind you, her being in a PR relationship with Travis Scott makes a bunch of sense, right? Travis Scott is much more famous than Nick is, right? Like, it's something that could actually boost her name up and like would be beneficial to her career. That would make sense. And instead, what the fuck did she do? She got in that comment section, she threatened to sue. She said, don't fucking play on my name. I've never been with that man. Like, I truly feel like for me, can't understand like why they just like each other can't be a real possibility. They just went as friends, and here's a photograph of them where it looks, if you stare hard enough, like they're holding hands.